Hello everybody, I want to show you with this video 10 cool things you can do with the Redmi Note 10 and Redmi Note 10 Pro. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is about the one-handed mode, because as you know the phone is very large and you cannot reach everything with one thumb and so on. But there's a way that you can use the phone also with one hand. If you just swipe here from the inside to the outside on the navigation bar, you can make the screen a bit smaller, but you have to set it up first. I can tell you, but now I can reach everything with one thumb. So I can completely navigate, I can completely use the apps and so on and so on. If I finish with just tap here on the outside and I'm back in the regular mode. But as I said, you have to enable this feature first. So let me show you how you can do that. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. So then you have to scroll down to the point additional settings. And here we will have the one-handed mode. So at this point has to be enabled here. So marked blue as in my case. And here you can also change the size of the mini screen. And yeah, one more time, just swipe from the inside to the outside. Maybe like this. In this direction, you have it on the right-handed mode. And if you swipe it from the inside to the other side, you have that for the left-handed mode as you want. And as I said, now I can navigate everything with one thumb. And yeah, if you're ready with, so just tap here on the outside and you're back at the regular mode. Yeah, the next feature is also very nice because you can have on one phone two desktops, independent desktops. That means maybe you can have a complete account for your private stuff and another complete account for your business stuff, or maybe one for your regular stuff and one for your very private stuff. And it's completely independent and you don't know that the other one exists. Let me show you what I mean. So just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. So then you have to scroll down to the point accessibilities. Oh no, sorry, special features. So we have to look for the point special features. And here we will have the point second space. So if we turn it on, it takes a few seconds. So that means you have two spaces as it's described here, two spaces on one device. One maybe for private use, and one for business, or maybe one for regular, one for very private. Let's continue here. So then I want to use a password. So choose the password thing because then it's completely invisible. Continue. So first of all, we have to set up a password then. And because I don't have a password right now for the phone, I have to create one. I will take a pin. So got it. So this is my main password here. If you have already a phone pin, you would jump directly to the next step. But I have to create at first a phone pin. It's a brand new phone here. So, and then now I have to confirm the first pin. Okay, and now we are in that point that I create now a pin code for the second space. Let's take maybe 4 times the 9. So my first pin was 4 times the 1 for my main phone. And for the second space, I will have 4 times the 9. Please mind that in the next step, because then you will see what I mean. So I confirm now the second space code. And now I can also set up a different fingerprint, what is very nice. So I can use the thumb maybe for my main space and the little finger for my second space. I will skip this feature because you will see now. So this is our second account here. Now let's jump now to the first account that you know what I mean. So I come back here. So this is my first account, my regular account with the 4 times the 1. We remember us. So these are my pictures here from my little friend. And if I enter now the second space, I I restart, it's going just on standby. Then I go here, I enter the pin for the second space, and now I'm in a complete independent space, no? With own pictures. Yeah? You can have your own pictures there. You can have your own browser history there. Also, apps you don't want to have on the first space, you can have here in that space. Yeah, if I go here at the gallery, oh no, so that's the weather. Okay, I agree. If I go here on the gallery, it's empty. So both spaces are completely independent from each other. So the pictures you have here, you don't have it on the other side. And that's very useful for whatever you need it for. Yeah, as I said, also the pictures you will take right now, you cannot see them at the first space. So let's take a picture here of my hand. Now I got it. So of my hand. Okay, and we will not see that picture here at our first space. So if I go on standby now and start the phone again and have to enter the pin, I enter now the main space with 4 times the 1. But you can choose, of course, different pins. And if I go now here at the gallery, you don't see my hand, which one I have taken here at the second space. So a very nice feature. Yeah, the next feature I want to show you is a screenshot, because you can make a picture of the screen. So let me show you how that works. For that, we will need the power button and the volume down button. Press these both buttons just for the same time for short, and we will have a screenshot. If you tap later at the preview, you can also edit the picture if you want, maybe cropping a part of it if you want to crop a picture from a website or something like this. It is possible. And you can also take a screenshot with just using 3 fingers. If you swipe them across the screen, then you have a screenshot as well. One more time, swipe 3 fingers across the screen and you will have a screenshot as well. So a very useful tool. And you can make also a video of the screen with all your actions and so on. You're doing so, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then on the second page we have a screen recorder. So if we tap here, we have now record. So now our actions will be recorded. This little tool here has started, and if you want to stop, just tap here on the symbol to stop, and we will have our actions now recorded. This works also on some apps, but not at all the apps. So you should check it first, but a very nice tool as well. And the next thing I want to show you is also something crazy a bit, because did you know that you don't use the full 108 MPs your camera is supporting? So you use just a part of it. Let me show you how you can use this 108 megapixel resolution. So go to your camera. So now you use just, I think, 12 megapixels or something like this. So just a part of it. But if you want to have the 108 megapixels, you have to go here on more. And then you have here the 108M. And if you tap that, now you're using the full 108 megapixels. The disadvantage is you cannot really zoom in there. You can just zoom in there for 2 times. Yeah? But if I go back now to the basic cam, so now we are back at the basic cam, then you can zoom, of course, much more, up to 10 times. Yeah, I would recommend to you also, if the 108 megapixels are very nice, but I would recommend to you to use the basic cam, because the pictures become more dynamic and smooth, and you use the full camera power. So, but if you want to have the best resolution, maybe if you want to have a poster of it, also a large picture, then you should use the 100 megapixel cam, but you should hold the cam very steady to have a great picture. Yeah, for cameras, let me show you a bit more about the camera. So this is the main cam. No? So as you know, we have 4 cams here. Let me show you a bit more about. So this is the main cam, and you have also a ultra wide cam. If you tap here on the other point, you have ultra wide cam. This is very important if you are very close to objects. As you can see here with my hand, this is the main cam here, and this is the ultra wide cam, and you can see you will have much more range, but the main cam is much better. So if you want to have a high quality picture, use always the main cam. The other one here next to is a zoom cam. We have an automatic zoom and have also crystal clear pictures. Okay, my friend is laying down now because we have also a macro cam. This is the fourth cam. If you are on the basic cam here, and if you go now here on the 3 lines, you will have here the super macro cam. That means if you're very close to objects, just a few centimeters far, then you have here much more crystal clear pictures. Let me show you. This is the basic cam here. The camera cannot really focus, as you can see, but if you tap now here on the 3 lines and go to the super macro cam, you will have more clear pictures. But as I said, if you want to have the best camera, it is always the main one, because they have more megapixels and a better quality at all. Yeah, the next thing I want to show is you can clone apps here on that phone. That means that you can have 2 Facebook accounts maybe, or 2 WhatsApp accounts. Why not? No? Because you can insert 2 SIM cards. Why not having 1 WhatsApp account for each? So let me show you how you can do that. So for that, just scroll down here, then go to the symbol for the settings. So and then scroll down to the point apps. And here we will have a point named dual apps. So then you will have a list here of the apps on the phone which are supported by that feature. So in our case, it is here WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, but all the other apps are also possible. You can have also 2 eBay accounts, by the way, here on the phone. So very nice. And this is a Xiaomi software here. Xiaomi is supporting many apps, much more than other manufacturers are allowing to clone. Okay, let's make here go on WhatsApp because we want to have a second WhatsApp account. Then just tap here on dual apps and on turn on. And we are creating a second WhatsApp account. Okay, let's go back. Let's do the same for Instagram. So now we have a second Instagram account. And maybe let's take also, your second Amazon account. Why not? Okay, so he's creating one. So, and how it looks like at the end. So if we go here on the second page, now we have 2 Amazon accounts. So the main one is here and the second one is here. You can always recognize the second one with the orange mark here at the corner. So our main WhatsApp account and our second one. Can you see the orange corner here? This is the second one. Same also with Instagram. We have cloned here as well. So a very nice tool to have 2 apps, also 2 accounts with one app. But as you have seen, we have also a second space. And by the way, you can install also on the second space also a third app. So you can have maybe 3 WhatsApp accounts here or 3 Facebook accounts on that phone. So very, very nice. So the next point I want to show you is for our eyes, because you have a reading mode here included, especially if you're reading a lot on websites or e-papers or something like this, you can enable a reading mode. So for that, just scroll down here, scroll down a second time, and then you will have here on the second page the reading mode. So as you can see, the color is a bit changing because it's as well a blue light filter. And this is really recommended at latest in the evening, because our eyes get relaxed with, and if you don't use it, if you use the basic screen, then your eyes feel stressed and you have problems to sleep, by the way. So your sleep is much more comfortable later with the reading mode, but as well also on the day. Okay, and there's a way also to set up this feature. For that, we just go here to the settings here at the corner. The symbol for the settings. Then we go to the point display. And here we will have also the reading mode. No? And if you enter the reading mode, we can change also the classic one. The classic reading mode is the one we have seen now. This is just so this is the blue light filter, but you can also take the paper one that is also very eye friendly. This is more for e-papers and so on, but I would recommend to you the classic mode. And we can schedule this feature. This is what I really want to show you here. We can schedule the time. I've told you it is very good to have it at latest at the evening. Then if it's disturbing you on the day, maybe what I've shown you now, because it is it's a bit different at the beginning. Then you can set up a time that's just turning on at the evening and turn off in the morning. But I would recommend to you to have it all over the day. Trust me. Okay, the next feature I want to show you is supporting also the eyes, but this is more a night mode because at the night, if the screen is very white, no, then it's not so good as well. So everything what is white here will also be stress for your eyes, and you can turn on a dark mode. Just scroll down here as we have seen, scroll down a second time. So I think you noticed already. Then we will have here the dark mode. If I enable it, everything becomes, also many stuff becomes black, and that's also very great for the eyes. And by the way, this saves energy as well, no? Because we have an AMOLED screen here, and every pixel which one is turned off here saves energy. So a nice tool, by the way, also for the day, but at latest also here at night, great for your eyes. And also this thing, you can schedule it if you go here on the settings symbol, and if you go here on display, you can change it here also all the time, but you can also schedule the dark mode so that it's turned on maybe in the evening and turned off automatically in the morning, so that you don't have to switch it on and off all the time by your own. But if you have less energy, I can really recommend this feature to you. Okay, we go back to the regular mode. And yeah, the last feature I want to show you is Google Lens. May you know already Google Lens. It's a very nice tool. It is not ready now, but one day it will be completely ready, because Google Lens is an intelligent system which one can recognize things, and if you hold a camera on a building, it will tell you which building it is. This is the future. Actually, the system is still learning, but it can do some great stuff with it. So just go on the camera for, and here we have the symbol for Google Lens. So open camera, okay, allow for the first time, allow, okay. And then now you can hold it on some stuff and it will recognize. Maybe let's put a pen here. It should recognize the pen, basically. I hope it recognizes the pen. Yeah, it recognizes the pen and gives me similar answers. So this is something what you can do with. But you can do also some more stuff with, because there's also a translation tool in it. So it now takes the text here, and I can search here for that text on the internet maybe. Or I have a nice translation tool here on the side, and I can now translate it, and it's auto-detecting the language. I haven't told the system that it's now in German here. Now I have a German book here. It auto-detects the language and put it automatically in English. Very great for your studies maybe, yeah? Very great also for holidays. You just hold the phone on maybe a book or a card in a restaurant, and it will translate you immediately what it is written there. Okay, and if you tap now on the shutter here, you can also directly copy that text. And also, if you don't need the translation really, you can copy it directly, and you don't have to write everything by your own. No, you can copy the text directly and use it immediately. By the way, also the translation. So a very, very great tool. And that's the greatest thing here at Google Lens right now. And now we are already at the end. I wanted to say just thank you that you're watching my channel here. It's a big honor because you have many other opportunities here, but you have chosen my video and you're at the end now. Thank you so much for. And by the way, I give you an 11th point here. So just scroll down a second time, and you have a scanner here included, so you can scan barcodes and QR codes. And let me put it here on the QR code. And I want to tell you, thanks for watching Phones and More. And if you have a website here with a QR code, he will guide you to the website. So also a very nice tool. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video here. I hope I could show you something new for your phone. And yeah, if you want, you can leave me a nice comment or give me a thumbs up. That would be very great for my videos. Thank you so much for. And I've created also some other videos if you're interested in, or maybe just subscribe me if you haven't done it before. Thank you so much, and maybe until next time. Ciao.